Go ahead, Aki.
All right, Shalom, Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites of the GMS Raleigh, North Carolina camp, coming back with another lesson. Before we go further, we want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to our Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh.
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 Bahashem.
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 Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Bahashem HaKodash.
Bahashem HaKodash.
Bahashem HaKodash.
Next, we want to give double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us the 100% truth of the King James Bible, along with the Apocrypha, and double shalom to the brothers who go out there to feed the hopeful elect on the highways and hedges and doing these video lessons. All right. And today's lesson we're going into is why did Israel go into slavery? And without further ado, this is Deuteronomy chapter 28. Verse 15.
Salakia, bro. Did you want the Baruch first?
Yeah. Get that Baruch first. Yeah, Salakia.
That's all right. I just want to make sure. And that was, you said that was Baruch 4 and...
Baruch 4 and 6.
4 and 6. Yep, got it. Salakia, I was on 16. This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 6. And it reads, Ye were sold to the nations.
Yep.
Not for your destruction,
yep,
but because you moved the Most High to wrath.
Mm-hmm.
Ye were delivered unto the enemies.
Exactly. See, and this is referring to the nation of Israel, which consists of your so-called Negroes, Latins, and Native American Indians, man, and also your Israelite foreigners, you know. It says that ye were sold to the nations. Who are the nations, man? You know, you got the main enemy of the nation of Israel, which is the Edomites, which is you so-called white people. You know, you got the Hamites, which are the Africans. You got the Moabites, which are the Chinese. The Ammonites, the so-called Japanese. You got Elam, which are the East Indians. Then you got Ishmael, which are the Arabs. You know, then you got the Japhites, which are the Samoans, Polynesians. You know, the Hawaiians. You know, we were once upon a time sold to these other nations, and we're still underneath the hands of Esau Edom to this very day. That's why he's the main enemy. And he says it's not for our destruction. That's why we're not done away with as a nation, but because we move Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah to wrath, which means extreme anger, by idolatry, by being a spiritual harlot, you know. And it says that because we were spiritual harlots unto the Lord, he sold us into these to the enemies, which are these other nations, man, that I just named through the Spirit. Matter of fact, go to verse 7. Keep reading on.
God, this is verse 7. And it reads, Baruch chapter 4, verse 7, For ye provoked him that made you.
Yep.
By sacrificing unto devils and not to Yahweh.
See, that's idol worshiping, man. You know, and what is Exodus, 20:3 says? That's the first commandment. The Heavenly Father Yahweh told us to keep, man, which is thou shalt not have other gods before him, man. You know, and that's exactly what we did, man. We went into idol worshiping, man. That's how we became spiritual harlots, man, by worshiping and these pagan gods, you know. That was it on that. Matter of fact, yeah, that was the main point that I wanted to make on that. You can get Deuteronomy 28, brother.
This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. It says, But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
And we still have these curses to this very day, man, because we disobeyed Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. And I just read in Baruch the 4th chapter, or one of the main things that provoked the Lord to put us into slavery, man, which is idol worshiping. Matter of fact, this go in fact, you go to 40, 48 and 28.
Alright. is Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai shall send against thee.
Exactly. See.
In hunger.
Yep. See, the Lord sent the so-called white man Esau, Edom, mainly, and these other heathen nations to put us into slavery and into subjection, man. You know. Read on.
It says, in hunger
Mm-hmm.
and in thirst
Mm-hmm.
and in nakedness
Yep.
and in wanting of all things,
Mm-hmm.
and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Exactly. And see, and that's what the so-called white man Esau, Edom did. He put a yoke of iron upon our necks, mainly the so-called white man Esau, Edom, and he destroyed our people by those lies and philosophies that he was teaching our people. You know, an example of that is that plantation Christianity, man. The brainwashing of our people into these different doctrines, man. You know? And then everything that we want, such as food, such as water, such as clothes, or anything that we want, man, we have to go to the enemies to get it. You know? We have to get the enemy's permission, which mainly is the so-called white man Esau, Edom, because the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, and everything, man, that we want. Alright, go to 68.
Verse Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai shall scatter thee among all people.
Nah, 68, bro.
Dang, my bad. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68.
Yeah.
And the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Yep.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Mm.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
Mean our homeland. Read.
And there shall be sold unto your
Read that again.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies,
Right.
for bondmen
Yep.
and bondwomen.
Yep.
And no man shall buy you.
See, we was going to be sold into our enemies, man, not our friends. We're going to be sold into our enemies, mainly the so-called white man Esau, Edom, first and foremost, as male slaves and female slaves, man. And no man's going to buy us, which means redeem. We go back to the Hebrew word quanah, which means to redeem. And the only one that can redeem us out of this captivity is Lord Yahweh Shai, when the Heavenly Father Yahweh sends him back to deliver the elect, what you're hoping to be, man. You know, that's when we're going to be able to get these curses. You know what I'm saying? That's when we're going to be able to get out of captivity. But only the elect is going to be the first fruits out of the curses, though. That was it on that? Shawai, get Isaiah 47, verse 6.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47.
Verse 6.
You said Isaiah 47?
Yeah, Isaiah 47, verse 6.
Yeah, I was in the This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 6. And it reads, I was wroth with my people.
Yep.
I have polluted mine inheritance.
Right, see, how about Shemel Shah said that he was wroth with us, man. The word wroth meaning angry. You know, because we were doing wickedness in his sight. Read on.
Yep, and it reads on. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand.
Right, because when you read up in the book of Isaiah 47th chapter, in the first verse is going into the virgin daughter of Babylon, which is America, man. You know, so we're still in the hands of Esau, Edom to this very day, man. Read on.
Yep, and it reads on. Thou didst show them no mercy.
Right, and you can know that through slavery, you know, and even to this very day, man. You know, Jake get caught jaywalking, man. The cops are ready to shoot him down in the street, man. Read on.
Yep. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid the yoke.
And the ancient are the elderly, man. You know, which they didn't have any pity upon the elders of our people either, man. You know, They went through just as much hell as the younger people, you know, during the time of slavery, and still in these times today, man. You know. That it?
For verse 6, yeah. Do you want me to keep going on?
No, that was pretty much it. Yeah. Go ahead and close us out, brothers.
All right. All right. Hopefully, this was an edifying lesson. Before we go any further, we want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to our Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh.
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 Bahashem.
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 Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Bahashem HaKodash.
Bahashem Rachakodash.
Bahashem Rachakodash.
Next, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. They taught us the 100% truth of the King James Bible along with the Apocrypha. And double shalom to the brothers who go on the highways and hedges and do these videos to feed the elect. Until next time, we say shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.